Hello, Parv. So today we're going to be talking about mindset and perspective in entrepreneurship.
Hello, Martin. It's nice to meet you, and I'm really excited about this interview.
So how would you define an entrepreneurial mindset?
I would define an entrepreneurial mindset as something which sees the same things in a different way. Like when you talk about innovation, it does not have to be absolutely new. For me, it also can be something existing, but you use it in a different way. So I would say seeing it with a different perspective is the mindset that I'm looking for in an entrepreneur.
And what for you is perhaps the single most important element of an entrepreneurial mindset?
I would say is perseverance, because you have to be perseverant in order to be an entrepreneur. So I would say that is the one single aspect that is very important, because without that you will not be successful enough in your career.
Now, we're talking about mindset and perspective as well. You mentioned perspective as this idea. So perhaps in this context, in the context of being an entrepreneur, define what you mean by perspective and why it's so important.
As I said earlier, a new way of seeing the same old things. So that is a perspective that we must have. Having a new perspective for the same things, that is the main aspect for every entrepreneur. So even here in the school, we have been taught that you might be having the same company, you might be having the same idea, but how you persevere it and how you pursue it is actually the main difference that comes in your business.
Now, the Masters you're studying covers entrepreneurship and innovation, emphasis on the second word for this. So how important do you feel it is for an entrepreneur to be innovatively minded and, if you like, open to challenging the status quo?
Innovation, I believe, comes from within. If you can actually, as you said, challenging the status quo, that is all about innovation. So if you can go against the crowd and can do something which not everyone is doing, that is all innovation.
And in terms of the entrepreneurs that are out there, I mean, can you select an entrepreneur who you most admire and then perhaps tell us what it is about him or her that you particularly admire?
I'm not very sure if you know him, but he's one of the entrepreneurs from India. He has created the biggest, world's biggest wearable brands of speakers and watches and everything. His name is Aman Gupta. He is someone I really admire because of his outgoing attitude. He's really fun to be around with. So I've actually worked with him, that is why I know him personally as well. The aura that he creates, that he's fun, but still he is serious about his work, that is something, he has a good balance. That is why I admire him.
Parv, thank you very much for your insights.
Thank you, Martin.